Hello, my name is Sienna. This is my channel, Isle of Avalon. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, I'm very grateful. What I do here, I channel messages from spirit animals, plant spirits, and really whatever or whomever wants to come through. So today I'm going to be doing an animal spirit message, channel reading, and we will go ahead and just get right to it. So, what spirit animal would like to come through for collective today? What is the message of the day for collective? What does spirit have to offer collective today? What is the message? What is the message for today? All right. All right. So I'm being called to the middle. So we'll do the middle. Huh. Okay. All right. All right, and at the bottom we have the unicorn. So I definitely feel like these are definitely tied together. Yeah, it's interesting because usually I have cards pop out, and this time it was a little different. So I'm going to listen, and we'll begin. It seems to be coming up for me a lot. Every time I do a reading, there's a lot of transformation going on, occurring in the collective that I'm speaking to. It's definitely occurring strongly in your life. I will say, like, if you watch the metamorphosis of a butterfly, it's a painful process, right? And forgive me for getting a little dark, but again, it keeps coming up, so I'm gonna honor it. The process, the butterfly has to pretty much like dissolve into a glob of nothingness, into the butterfly has to rot before it becomes the butterfly, or I should say the caterpillar. And we don't really see what's going on inside the cocoon, inside that gestation period. And I'm sure like scientists have done it, or whatever, whoever does it. But if you were to see a butterfly going through the metamorphosis into inside of its cocoon, or the caterpillar, you know what I'm saying. You don't see that process. All you see is the hardened shell outside of that caterpillar, right? And sometimes, like in our lives, when we are going through a metamorphosis, or people around us are doing so, it's hard to connect to them, or maybe people in your life. There's either someone, or this is you in your life, who is having a hard time communicating or connecting to others right now because you are going through a metamorphosis, right? During the metamorphosis stage of the caterpillar, right, when it's about to evolve into the butterfly, people don't see what that caterpillar has to go through to become the butterfly, right? You only see the hardened shell, the outside, the cocoon, and it doesn't look like much, right? But if we didn't know what goes on in there, we would just be like, oh, they're just hibernating or something. We're not going to see all the small moving parts within that cocoon that it takes to become the butterfly, right? And then you see something beautiful blossom afterwards, and the butterfly comes out evolved and transformed into this beautiful winged creature, right? But when it begins, it's crawling, right? It's crawling around. It's a caterpillar. It's eating, feasting on things. I think sometimes even some caterpillars like go into ants' nests and like camouflage themselves. I think I watched a video on it, and they actually like it's a whole thing. Like they battle like the ants, and they like it's pretty brutal, like what the caterpillar has to go through to become the butterfly. It's so brutal. And so if this is you, like you're going through something, maybe it's a call to come out of your shell a little bit, right? It's time to blossom. If you've been like feeling like you're holding back from blossoming, definitely, um, take that next step, especially if you know what it is, or maybe you can ask your guides what it is. Just ask, say some affirmations, or a lot of people don't like the word prayer, but you can, do a prayer, like say, hey, can somebody show me, like, and I personally, I do that all the time, and eventually, like, the answer does come to me. It could be literally instantly. It could be the next day. It could be months. It's when you are meant to know, you will know, right? And and also you have to ask to receive, right? Because the way the spirits work, universe works. Those forces that are here to assist us, we have to actually invite them and ask them to assist us. Sometimes, like, they can't just interfere. They can't just like come in and do everything for us, because we're here to learn, right? But they are, they're here to help. So definitely, don't be afraid to like ask for help if you need it. Even if it's from a person, like, maybe like some relationships are strained. And I'm really feeling like maybe this could be someone that and they have maybe been coming off with a very hardened exterior. Uh, and, they seem very like shut out, like shut down, standoffish, and they're not really communicating, and they might be a little sensitive or touchy right now. They are going through a metamorphosis, and you have to be compassionate. You have to be kind to them, because it's very hard to view the world through another person's lens. And I mean, there are so many of us here on the School of Earth, and we're here learning our own lessons, and we're all walking our own path. Nobody's path is exactly the same. And so we have to be compassionate and kind towards each other, even when, we are not our best selves. And you have to accept people as they are. And that's very important. So, if this is you, or it's someone even, you have to have compassion for them, for yourself, and you have to go easy on people. You have to go easy on yourself. And you also have to open up a little, because, I mean, look, if the caterpillar never blossomed out of the cocoon, if it never comes out, it's not going to. I don't mean to be harsh, but it's just not going to exist anymore, right? It's gonna rot. It's gonna rot in there, and it's not going to become this beautiful butterfly. It'll never become anything. It'll just be a pile of goo. I mean, you don't want to be a pile of goo. And so it's important to kind of come out of your shell, like let yourself blossom, or let other people blossom. And if you feel like you can help somebody do that, do it. Like, because we're all, we're all on this journey together. Even if our paths are our own, we're still, we may walk on that sidewalk together. We may cross that creek together. We may stumble upon similar challenges and whatnot, and we're here to help and guide each other along the way as well. You can't just leave people hanging when they're struggling, right? And you shouldn't. Especially if you can be a benefit to them, and you shouldn't leave yourself hanging either. So don't. The caterpillar doesn't leave themselves hanging. And if they do, they'll never become a butterfly. That's for sure. So yeah, let things flow, and have compassion and understanding for yourself and for other people. And if you feel like you need to, just ask someone how they're doing, or talk to someone if they seem like they've been in that cocoon phase. Like, maybe see if they're ready to open up. Maybe see if they need to get something off their chest. And if this is you, speak your mind to somebody. And again, do it with compassion. You don't want to go like starting fires and stuff like that, but you also don't want to hold things in, because it's going to fester, right? Kind of like a wound. If you don't clean it, if you don't release what is rotting inside of anything, if you don't do something about it, it's just going to fester. It's going to grow, and it's going to combust or explode or whatever. And nobody wants that, right? And it's definitely important that we're letting things go, and we're focused on growing, and we are, we try to be as understanding and compassionate with ourselves and other people around us, because we're all in a healing journey. We're all in a learning journey, and so yeah. So I really like this deck because it's got advice too. So I'm definitely going to read some of that. And if you're feeling like anything in your life is a little out of balance or whatever, the advice here is so helpful. It really is. Let me find it. Okay, so yes, undergoing great change and transformation. Yes, since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships. And it can be a relationship with yourself, a relationship with other people, a relationship with something you're doing in your life or whatever. And again, transition is always accompanied by some discomfort. So yes, be very patient, kind during this time. And reach out to friends, talk to somebody, make sure you're communicating, right? Because that can be supporting, it can be nurturing for you, especially if you are feeling very fragile or frustrated, or especially if you know that someone around you is feeling fragile and frustrated. And it would help to do that by getting into a routine. And you don't have to be strict on yourself, but what if like going on a walk with somebody can help you and them, or what if going on a walk by yourself, or what if doing something you just like doing, even if it's only for a few minutes a day. If it's something you want to start and you haven't done it yet, do it, because you have to keep moving along in life for you to uh, take away stagnancy. It could be again prayer, you saying an affirmation, you doing something for yourself if you haven't for a while, or working on a relationship, friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be with family or anything. And this can help to uplift you or someone spirit, especially if they've been in that cocoon. You want to make sure things are as comfortable as they can be during the process of transformation. I mean, you cannot have transformation without discomfort, but you can alleviate some of that, and it's certainly okay and encouraged to do so. This is my message for the day from the spirit animals and spirit. So take it as it resonates, and if it doesn't, leave behind for those it is supposed to be seen by. So yeah, that's my channel for the day, and thank you for coming to the end. If you like the way that I read, you can book personals with me. The link to my website's in the description box. And please leave me a comment if you would like to, and of course, share, and subscribe to my channel. You'll definitely be seeing a lot more from me, and I hope to see a lot more from you. So blessed be.